heck is a HELOC? And how can I use this to buy another asset? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to cover this in detail real quick for you guys. A HELOC, better known as a home equity line of credit, is a great tool that the mega rich use to build a better portfolio to buy more assets that are producing income money for them. They use this multiple times, and literally that's how the mega rich, the ultra rich, continue to build their real estate portfolio. You see, when you buy a home, the equity in that home is the market value of your home today, and you subtract what your principal is, and that gives you your equity. Well, what a lot of people don't realize is you can pull that equity out and use that for another purchase of a investment real estate, or you can buy another home with it, or sometimes people do home renovations to put a nice big back pool in the backyard. Whatever the case is, that money is yours to use, and here's how you go about using it. You go to a local bank. For example, here in San Antonio, we have Frost Bank. You tell them you want to get a HELOC loan. What they're going to do is they're going to look up your property value based on the county assessment value. And luckily for San Antonians, the last 2-3 years, you're going to have a big value on that number. So you're going to subtract whatever the county said your home was worth versus your principal, and they're going to give you 80% loan to value on that property, or on your loan. They're going to give you a card, and it's literally going to be like a debit card. They're going to put that 80% equity on that card, and you don't pay anything until you swipe it. Of course, there's interest and some fees involved with that, but the fees are very minimal. What they're going to get you on mostly is the interest rate on that loan. So your interest rate is going to be market value interest rate. However, what you can do is you can buy another investment property that's going to cash flow to pay that difference on the equity. On the interest on that equity. Plus, you can also find properties that will generate more income value on top of that. So the tool here, and what you really need to know is you need to find a realtor that's going to help you know the ins and outs of investing here in San Antonio, that's going to find a nice investment property that'll cash flow for you, that'll pay the loan on that property, the loan on your equity loan, and also give you a couple $100s on top of that. And then you let that one sit for another couple years, rinse and repeat. Take the equity out, and then you go ahead and buy another home with that equity. Or you can buy another primary residence as well. Some banks will allow you to do this. Consider a second lien on that property. However, what your goal is, you're going to want to sell the residence that you're pulling the equity out eventually right after you buy your next primary home. And what that does is that gives you a lot of time to kind of move out of the home you're living in into the new home, and also let your home be on the market, do any kind of repairs that are needed without having to stress from selling right away and moving into the next home within 30 days, which is pretty unrealistic in a lot of cases. So I hope this is a very powerful tool that a lot of you don't know about. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for you. But again, HELOCs are a very powerful tool, especially in San Antonio. Within the last 3 years, we've seen a massive increase of home sale values that you can really recoup on and use that for your next investment purchase. Hope you have a great one. Take care.